Ah, sorry. Welcome back to Creative Perspectives in the Dark. I'm just relaxing. And I don't have a long message today, but I was talking about have a spine, okay? A spine just means this right here. And what that spine represents is don't let anybody unrighteously use you. Okay? There's a difference in helping and being used. Two differences. When people don't want to help themselves, you can't help those individuals, right? You're trying to win a lose lose battle. People who need your help and who help themselves, but they need that extra assistance, those are the ones you focus on. Okay? So have a spine enough to know when it's time to quit and when you might lose. And I don't have makeup on today, so. And I have like only one light on because I do plan to get some rest after I finished talking about this. And it is not well thought out, and I'm glad that it's not, because sometimes authenticity is better than trying to prepare for something because you know the person's genuine. Mostly if you got to prepare for something, it's a sales pitch. That's the way I see things. Let me give you a great sales pitch. I could get on my teleprompter. I could type in everything I want to say, which will sound a lot better. But just have a spine. And some people don't think you have a spine because you may be nice, okay? But let me tell you something about those who don't recognize people who have a spine, who is nice. You think a nice person is giving you passes. They're not. They're evaluating you. And then after they evaluate you, they get rid of you based on your behavior. They just let you think that you are getting away with things when you're really not. They're just observing you and how far you think you could take things in your own mind, and then they cut your ass off. Sorry about the cussing. But when they cut you off, you shouldn't fight that, okay? Too many people wait. They're like, oh, this person is so nice, or my spouse is too nice, or my friends are too nice, or my girlfriend's too nice, and they're just so nice. Oh my gosh, they're so dumb. And then they find out when they get dropped and when all the emotions just leave the environment that they once knew to be so loving, they're like, oh, hold up, what happened? And then they're freaked out trying to make the other person that they've been doing harm to, in accordance with whatever that marriage or that friendship or that relationship is. Now they think they're being jilted, when in fact they just took the person for granted because they thought nice equals I could take advantage. And then when they find out quickly they can't, then there's a big problem on their end. It's not a big problem on the other person's end because they already saw you. You just thought you was getting away with it because not everybody points out your bad behavior or your poor choices. Not everybody's like that, okay? We are all made differently. Some people will point you or will have a combative styled conversation with you, but not everybody's like that. Some people, they're more mature. So mature individuals, what they'll tend to do is just leave your ass there. So you're like, what happened? Okay, what happened is you thought your behavior was given a pass because the person was not yelling like the other individuals that you may have encountered, and now you think it's weird on your part that they were not yelling. They just let you go. Okay, because not everybody wants to play those games, or deal with that type of behavior and that instability from an individual. Okay, because you're sitting up there playing around. What can I think I could get away with? Oh my God, they're so nice. They're still nice to me after I did this. Let me see what else. And then you find out they're really not giving you any passes. They're just being nice enough to let them see what you're willing to do. And they're just observing you the entire time. And then when they let you loose, you're the only one in awe and in shock and awe of what just happened. Well, what just happened is you thought you were more important than what you were, and you were not. You thought you held more value in their eyes than what you did, So then you found out, no, they don't really care too much for you. And they're like, what happened? It's because you chose to try to take advantage of people who really are not outgoing in their route, or they're not sanguine. They're more melancholy, or they're just out there with their responses, okay? But a melancholy person or a sanguine individual, they may not tell you exactly how they feel. So you might mistaken that as they didn't see your intentions, and they didn't see your motivations, and they didn't see your goals, and they didn't see your lack of support. Not everybody voices everything, but most people see you. You just don't see you. And you don't expect them to see you if they don't tell you, because you're so used to the combative nature of most people. And not everybody's like that. So just remember, treat people the way you want to be treated. That's the best way to see it, okay? And then you won't worry about your healthy connections or the lack of connection that you may be developing with an individual. Just come in with good intentions. If you don't have them, make some, try to heal from what you're going through. Healthy connections really are mature individuals who can express themselves in a mature way. They don't need to hide. They don't need to do anything. They tell you exactly what they want, exactly what they expect. And then even if their expectations are different from yours, they're willing to understand your viewpoint. However, people who try to take advantage and think people don't have spines are the same individuals that end up suffering the most when they find out, oh my God, they were strategic in the fact that they were dealing with me, but they were just observing me, and I just thought I was getting away with stuff. Don't do that to yourself. Don't try to be the guy or the woman who thinks that you're getting away with things. Not everyone voices their opinions the same. Okay, everybody's personality is so different. So when you think you're getting away with stuff, you're really not. And having a spine also means that people will let you go very quickly. You think they won't, because you think you have something over them that's going to hold them there, and you really don't. Most people feel bad for you if you really think about it, because you think on some level, from whatever traumas you faced, that you're getting away, or the type of people you're used to, that you're getting away with things, and you're really not. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say tonight. And I hope you are blessed. I hope you are making wise choices and trying to work on your connections with other individuals, and not taking people for granted, and then feeling the backlash behind that. Because the one thing I have witnessed, and I have observed, and I have learned by dealing with not just issues in my own life, but people who I've come in contact with, is their experiences, of a spouse, a boyfriend, or a girlfriend, who thought they were just so nice. And then once they really understood how that person operated, now they're trying to gain their trust back, or trying to make things right in the ninth inning of the game. Like in baseball, the ninth inning. And now it's too late. And it's because you thought the person did not have a spine. And all it was, you took advantage, or you tried to. And then that person showed you couldn't. And then they dropped you so hard that now you're like, oh my God, what just happened? Because I thought everybody else runs after me as a woman or a man, and this person's not doing that. Oh my God, let me try and make their life miserable. And then what you don't understand is just you were so immature, and the person was just mature. And they didn't have time for that. They were just trying to see who you were long enough to let you go. So if you want to make a difference and you want to have a healthy connection, then what you should do is stop taking people for granted. Nice individuals are nice. Not everybody you encountered is the same. Okay? And just be willing to acknowledge that. That's all I have to say. It's 10 minutes and 37 seconds now. And I just want to get back to my movie, but you're so important for all of you beauties and you handsome folks who, who have encountered individuals who just thought a certain way and then they, jilted themselves by thinking that you were one way because they were hoping you would chase them or do something like that because they're used to people who have low self-esteem doing that to them. And then they find out, oh my God, this person actually has a self-esteem. And then they get sad as a woman or a man at the fact that you know what you want, you know what you're looking for, and you're very intentional. And then you just want to be able to allow people to be themselves so they can be able to show you who they are faster so that you get rid of them faster or keep them. You know what I'm saying? So just don't take people for granted. Just remember, people see you. You just don't see yourself sometimes. God bless you. Bye. I'm about to finish my show. Have a good night. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, donate to my channel. I don't really need your donations, but it's appreciated. Bye.